Welcome to our channel, Upholstery Technology. Removal of the seats front and back. Now, guys, we're going to be removing the two front bolts. And you're going to have two 15s in the front. And I believe it's two 18s in the back. This is for the front seats. Now, the little jump seat in the center, which is always the more complicated part when it comes to trucks, and has this setup with two buckets and the little jump seat right there. That one is held by two 13mm bolts, one in the front, one on the side right here. And it's going to have in the other side, it's going to be attached to the passenger side. So we're going to split it in two. There is people that try to get them together. It's really not practical. So let me show you. We're going to have, I just pulled this one out. We're going to have two 15s, one in each side, the 18 for the back. And that little jump seat is going to be attached in the front by two 10s nuts and two 13s nuts in the back. And obviously you're going to have the yellow plug right there. Is this camera maybe not be able to catch it. It's a yellow plug. That's the one we're going to be removing for the airbags and the electronics. It needs another logic plug in the driver's side. So, but to access those bolts, you're going to have to peel this one right here, this section. We have to remove this, and we're going to have, I think there's 7 or 8 small bolts in each hole. So that's one right there and another one over there. And we're going to remove this plastic tray so we can access the front bolt. So I'm going to proceed to do that. Camera is not that great to show you all those details, but more or less I just explain how it has to be done. It's not that difficult. And then we're going to go to the rear, which is very simple. In this particular setup, all we have is 4 bolts, two 18s in the right and two 18s in the left. And we want to have to remove underneath there. You can see the seat belts. We have one right there and another one in the other side and 2 more in the other side center. So total of 4. So in total, 4 in the center, 4 in the right and left makes 8 bolts, and those are 18s. And once we screw them out, we just push the seat up in the up in direction, and it will release the latches in the back. It has some kind of hooks, then goes into a metal plate. That's what holds them. So you just pull them up, and that will release the whole backrest with the cushion. So it's a one single piece, but it's always a good idea to remove the front first, so you have plenty of room to do the back. So if the camera allows, I'm going to demonstrate how it's done. If not, at least you have the explanation. It's not that difficult. And again, guys, if you have questions about the process, put it in the comments. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Now, the mysterious piece, the centerpiece, normally we don't videotape those. We reserve those videos for our clients. But again, if you need some help, I'll be glad to help you. So we only shoot front seats, rear seats, those little center ones because they're very technical. We hold that for our clients, but you can request in the comments if you want to know something about that removal. And go to our website. so you can see the prices and the styles available for your particular vehicle. Leathertech.com, Upholstery the removal of the seats. Okay, guys, I removed the 215s in the front, are these ones right here, 215s. Then you're gonna have 218s in the back for the back section, 218s. Then you just unplug your yellow plug right here. These ones, sometimes they're not really alive. So this one was just attached over there. You let it hang. This one is for the console. It's attached to this section of the frame. You just let them hang. Now, we have exposed the 13s for the center seat. That's one of them over there. The other one is just right here underneath. The seat is not visible right now. And we remove the plastic. It has two small screws, and they're not number 7, they're number 8 millimeters. So now I can remove the driver. You have to pull the molding forward, the molding, this one right here. All right. So you can access those bolts. Now, I'm going to be removing the 13s from the center seat, and I'm going to remove the 15s and the 18s, and I'm going to show you underneath the 210s in the front and the 213s in the back of the passenger seat, so we can detach the jump seat from the center from the passenger. And okay, guys, we already removed the driver. Now we remove the 215 bolts in the front, the 218s in the back, and this is what I want you to see. And the 213s for the jump seat, one in the front, one in the driver's side. Now, when you flip these things, what you're gonna see down there, hopefully it's visible to the camera, you're gonna have, okay, now it's visible. You have those 210s right there, 210s, and you're gonna have those 213s. We're gonna remove those, and the installation process is just the inverted way. It's better if it's in the floor than like this. So we're gonna proceed to remove those so we can detach the center jump seat from the passenger, and those pieces will come out individually. We'll be able to show you the removal of that rear section. Basically, we have, like I said before, 4 18s, one to right, to left, and 3 in the center. That's actually 7. So let me proceed so you can see how it's done. If you don't have this tool, you're gonna have to do it by hand. It's just to save time. Just like I do it by hand. It seems like my battery is weak. So I got 2. I'm gonna remove this plug. I got 3. Not this one. We omit that one. We're gonna go after this other one. Yes, and I need a new battery. So I just gonna continue with the third. Actually, the 2 right there in the center and the 2 in the side. Then I'm gonna demonstrate how you're gonna pull this basically just up. And it will release the hooks in the back. Then we can take it out. Okay, guys, a little correction here is 2 in the right, 2 in the left, 1 in the center, just the one that comes all the way from the top of the seatbelt, because the other ones are not really necessary. So I remove all those bolts. I just want to show you how you're going to pull it out from the back. This is the 2019 Ram 2500. Same goes for the 2500 or the 1500. So once you have that out, those bolts, All you do is lift them off and it releases the bolts. So these are the hooks, then goes over here. That's what holds the backrest. It has two, one right, one left. This is the seat belt that we remove. Now we will be able to take the seat out. So I'm gonna continue in the next chapter with the removal of the covers. And again, guys, we are demystifying the installation process. It's not that difficult. Okay, guys, the next step is to be splitting this in two, the backrest and the cushion. To do that, you need to remove two bolts that are right here. This is the easy ways to do this. So this one, as you see, the frame is folded. That one is not. So we want to hold it. It has tension. So we can access the little screw that is underneath the bracket. This one is exposed. And this one, guys, is a Q2. This is the square. Someone calls them, or some people calls them, the Canadian bit. So now in this position, we're gonna release a clip that is right here. Sometimes we can access it in this position. Sometimes it doesn't let us. There it is. It's just a small clip. You have to pop it up. If you attempt to remove this molding, that's what we call it. We want to make it simple. We don't want to go into complications with all this removal. There it is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our ratchet, and I believe it's a 15. It's not. It's a 13. And without removing the molding, because this molding, if you attempt to remove it, and if it's all is brittle, it will break. The tabs will break. So you just put this one underneath. And there you have it. One out. And guys, if you have Milwaukee, don't buy crappy batteries. Don't work. Get genuine Milwaukee batteries. I learned my lesson with these things. Okay, guys, now it's split. And the removal process, you have seen it in other videos from me, especially. We are not sentimental about the cover, even if it's brand new, because we want to be putting beautiful leather on it. You just squeeze the stops and comes out. This we can do in the bench. I like the floor because you get more leverage. Can you save the covers? Yes, you can. It's gonna take longer. Why would you save them? I don't know. Different reasons. I don't want to save them. I don't have the need to save them. I just show you how to take them off. Easy. And there you have it. That's your cover. Same for the cushion, same for the front seats, same for the center console. It's no different. Just have to get them out. So I'm gonna continue the next chapter, guys. Like and subscribe. If you have a specific question about this process, put it in the comments. I'll be happy to help you. Okay, guys, you want to see the front? I'll do the front. I'm gonna demonstrate the easy removal process. Squish the tabs, comes off. You got the headrest, take them off, split it on half. Cover it up. Now, I like the front because of the leverage. That's what I like the floor. No hard back, so we can cut this. We don't need it. If we were to have heaters, cable should be here. It's not there. So this is your basic seat. This one you can remove the clip, no need to cut. This one I'm gonna cut. Now we're gonna cut here so we can release the corner. On seatbelt. And we do this cut right here so we can save that piece as a reference for the new cover. There you have your cushion. Airbag. Do not cut the airbag. Cut the reinforcements only. The same we're gonna do to the cushion. And guys, it's not that difficult because right here at EM Upholstery Technology, we are demystifying the installation process. It's not that difficult. Buy our kits, leathertech.com, EM Upholstery Technology. And if you have questions, put it on the comments. I'll be happy to help. Okay, guys, the next step is to sort the covers. You got every cover layout on the pieces that is supposed to go, so we don't mix them up, so we have it in the right place. So once you sort them up, I'm gonna demonstrate the front. It has the airbag pouch. And again, guys, we're gonna center it so we can proceed to do the hack rings. Now, you at home don't have the tools that we have here in the shop, but I'm gonna show you how you're gonna do it at home. I like to make these pre-cuts so it's more easy to do the hack rings. And again, guys, these lines means this is the area where the metal is underneath. So we can put our hack rings there. And this is just the loading process. We're gonna be sure that it's in the center. Velcro. I'm gonna put a bit of tension just slightly so it doesn't go completely loose. And guys, when you buy our new leather thick kits, they're gonna come with this new material that is slippery, so you don't have to worry about the material being abrasive and not moving from the foam. So once in this position, we want to proceed to load the airbag. And for this particular bag, we have a 10-inch. So we want to be using the extension and we want to remove the nuts. One. Now, in this position, what we do is we remove the bag and the debris from the previous bag. Be careful with the wire always. We want to load it in the pocket. Realign it with the holes and put it back in place. Install the nuts back. When you're working these nuts, do not go too tight. The rod is copper. That's it. And there you have it, guys. This is the loading process. I'm gonna fold it over. So I'm gonna prepare the cushion side, and I'll show you in the next chapter how we're gonna fully trim the back section, the cushion, without the removal of the whole pieces. So we are demystifying the installation process, making it easy for you guys. So you see that it's not that difficult. See you in the next chapter. Okay, guys, we already hacked in the center. This is the cushion section of the same seat front. We already hacked in the side. And for this 2019 Dodge, guys, once you have the hawk rings in place, the way that I demonstrated in the previous chapter, you just fold it over. Now you have these tensioners right here. You have to use them. That's the way they go. And now we can proceed to the loading process, fully trimming into the seat. So if you have any particular question, put it in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you. And get your kits at leathertech.com or emupholsterytechnology.com. Okay, guys, one thing that I like to do when I work on these front seats is to put it in the floor. You have more leverage there. So we have our U-clip in the bottom. We want to turn off this one. And we want to proceed to lock our U-clip in place. So we're going to stretch it in one end, then get the other one on top. And lock it in position. That's our U-clip in place. And now we're going to do the zipper. The zipper, we always put it underneath the phone. That's our one side. Now we move to the second side. And it's the same process. The very same process. Now for the cushion, guys. Oof, was heavy. Let's put it in that position that you can see how it's loaded. Since our cushion is ready, I just popped this clip over here, and there is a second one underneath the molding. That was it. We're gonna have to remove the handle to get better access. I'm gonna clean up the old clips right here. This has to go. That's the one. Now let me show you about this clip right here. Normally goes from the back forward, but it can be switched in some cases, depends on somebody else already touched it. But normally this is the clip and it goes like this. That's it. Now this cover, he enters in this position. It has this tab. This is not removable. And then just lock into position. We're gonna need our Phillips number 3 to remove the one screw right here. And then we have now enough room to do the installation. I like to save this piece because I want this pattern to be transferred into the new cover. Because this one doesn't have the holes yet. What I do is I put it in the same position and I drill the holes. Not drill, but I'm gonna cut the holes. That's all I need. Okay. Now we can load our cover. Let's go back to the original position. And we use the floor because we can press down. This is our airbag sensor or weight sensor, measuring the weight of the person sit on the cushion. And all we have to do is the sides. And again, guys, if you want to get it more complex, remove the whole thing. I don't recommend it. There's no need for that. So you just get your clip around. We pre-cut the holes. Our mold is in place. That's it. We put back our number 3 Phillips. Our molding. And the handle. We want to reattach this right here. We just lift them up. And there you have it. No removal required. Because we don't want you to make it complicated. It's not that difficult. Now for this section right here, we want to remove this number 3 just so we can get our cover underneath as a support. It's not really required, but we want to give it the support. By supporting means it doesn't move forward. So if they're already, again, it's a slightly more. There. And we put back our number 3. It seems like I lose the position. Let's see. Let's find it again. There. Number 3. This is for our aftermarket heaters. We're gonna wire that in a bit. For our heater video. And guys, there you have it. So this is the other step for the headrest. If you have no practice, mark always the edge of the plastic so you don't go over it. I don't need to mark it, but I want to demonstrate. So then you cut. Same process is for the driver's side. Um, The only that we have left is the rear. We're going to demonstrate in a bit in the next chapter. Guys, if you have any question, put it in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you. And please like and subscribe. Visit our leathertech.com or emupholsterytechnology.com so you can buy your leather kits at fantastic prices. All right, guys, now we're going to be loading the rear part. This is the lean back. Same process. We're going to center it. Actually, this one wants to go the other way. This. And again, we have these marks right here that indicate where the support is for the headrests. And it's not that difficult, guys. And you're gonna be doing this manually. It means you have your headrests, right? Start with the center. Then right, then left. And most of these ramps are Velcro, so you just get your center with the Velcro. Stretch it slightly, going up, going down. Same here. Another 3 hot rings in this side. And now we are gonna bend it over to the other side. And this is the loading of the lean back. Same process goes to the cushion. So I'm gonna prepare the cushion, then I'm gonna show you how to assemble the whole thing. Okay guys, we're gonna fully trim the lean back for the rear. And then we're gonna assemble the same way that we disassemble this section. So once it's loaded, it's very simple. We just go underneath and we have these U clips. Goes over the wire just like that. Same in the other side. For the last section we have this U clip. It's very simple. We just have to clip it on. Let's try it with this one. Two sides. And that was it. That was the whole trimming. For the backrest, we're gonna open the guides for the headrest. And this one already comes with the holes. If you have any question, put it in the comments. And again, it's not that difficult. We're going to proceed to do the assembly with the cushion and then headrest. We still need to do headrest, then put everything back into the vehicle. Like and subscribe. Buy our leather kits. Leathertech.com, Upholstery Technology.com. Okay guys, we are in the last section of the trimming. We're going for the headrest. Once you peel them, sometimes there are the ones that are not removable like this. So we just have to see which one is the front. In this case we have piping, so we're gonna have to work on this one. And again, there is gigs and all these other tools to load these things. We just show you how simple it can be. Without any fancy stuff. Besides, you don't want to have it at home, right? Now this one has piping, right? So that is slightly more complex than the double stitch ones. Again, just put one corner and the rest will follow. That's not as fast as the other one, but time. Okay, we have to like this. Now the small one, which is the rear. And if you have any questions, please put it in the comments so I can help. There you have it. So let's trim these clips, put them in position. And the other two is basically the same thing. Like and subscribe, guys. Visit us, leathertech.com, Upholstery We have all the kits available over there. Make an inquiry. And there you have it. 2019 Dodge Ram. With double diamond. Door panels. And again, guys, you can get all this at EM Upholstery Technology, leathertech.com. Like and subscribe. Don't wait to make your truck beautiful, just like this. Follow us so you can see what other toys are we gonna be enhancing.